Okay, it looks like we're live. And also looks like we're streaming, and hopefully my mic is not terribly loud. Can you believe it? It's been a month and a few days since I last streamed. No, I know my schedule's amazing. Something that I'd like to say I need to work on, but life happens. But because of that, I feel like the world will have forgotten about me. But the show goes on. That being said, since it is the first time in a while that I am live, plans, I guess, yes, yes. Ooh, 41 of those. Some things have changed. I think I got a little bit better at the game. I now have bots to help me repair things. This guy is, for whatever reason, continuously just bidding on this tree. I have no idea why, but he's gonna do him, I guess. Other big things. A tour of the factory. Uh, it's grown since we last seen it. I guess this is what they mean by the factory grows. The factory must grow. Not 100% sure what the term is in the community. With that being said, though, I do need some plastics to actually automate this. Just really wanted something like quick and easy to work with. Having to make these, though, absolutely sucks. It just takes like so much. So I'd like to like set up like something automated for it, but I don't know if I'll be able to. One of the biggest things I did in preparation for the stream, though, is having massive stockpile of some of these yellow research things. I forget what they're called. But because they're there, all we need to do is get about 830 more. And then we can build a rocket and hopefully launch it. Launch. Yeah, sounds about right. Another thing that I want to do on stream, though, maybe I'll save it for a little bit later. Get killed by a tree. Not a tree, a train. Um, these are doing alright. Only thing is, I don't have. Oh, actually, no, we are getting gears here. Okay, so that's not too bad. I set this up because I wanted the blue ones, and I need to get rid of these. We're gonna run out of iron here soon enough, but we have enough iron uh, to continue for a bit. Oh, I never set up the lubricant over there, so we need to go back over there and set that up real quickly. One of the nice things, though, is that in the background, our research just continues. And you can see that we've already gone up 6%. Make sure that there's no train coming, because it would absolutely, they should not suck. The trains are really nice. At first I was avoiding them. But after using it for a bit, I'm just like, oh, cool. Like, it actually works. We could do this like that. And I don't know if there's a better way to set these up. But as long as it works, it works. Oh, and we also need these. Um, say we go right here, shift 3. Funny enough, we're gonna use a regular splitter here because I haven't set up like any blue splitters, because again, it takes like what is it, processing units? Oh no, advanced circuits. Even still, just advanced circuits feels like too much. Uh, and like this will likely be fine. Come on, bots, you can do it. Oh, it's looking for the blue ones. That's fine. Um, while it would be nice to have it, it's not. Oh, actually, no. This could go straight into here. Also, one of the best keybinds that I've found is Q to exit like the build or whatever. Yeah, it looks like it's keeping up with this and it's not like too slow. Um, Funny enough, it's like we might not have enough. We might not have enough iron sheets. Another issue that we might have is the amount of ammo we're creating here. It's next to nothing. Uh, Mainly because these iron sheets aren't like providing enough. But to actually supply it, the closest like iron deposit is here, which we are utilizing at the 7.2 million, which will probably take us like well into the future. This 3.8 is coming here into like the oil fields. Again, this is the best I could think of for actually uh, getting it to work, and I think it's a pretty nice solution. This isn't connected. Don't worry about that. Um, the only thing though is because I'm not using everything like equally. Uh, it's like it sometimes stops, and that always just sucks. Like here we're at like 25. That means I have this turned off. But like if this is running low and this is overflowing, I could just like quickly rotate it to get it to start working. For now, it is unrotated, so that way it is always off. Yeah, that's fine. Next thing is we definitely expanded this all the way around here. I might have died a couple times to a like something some spawns that were there. We're not gonna talk about that too deeply. But considering that one of the things that we need the most right now is plastic, I'm thinking about adding some more. And because we have a lot of this gas here, I'm thinking that that might actually be like we could just come right here and do it. Uh, which I think would definitely help. Let me just enter. Yeah, there we go. And that's why the train is like so good because it'll take you clear across the map really quickly. You need to get into a vehicle. But another thing I found out like after I made the train is controlling things remotely. And that seems like a cheat code. We have this gas here. I don't know if this will like ever stop, but one thing that will happen is like this isn't working, so we're not using petroleum gas as much. So that kind of sucks, but right now we're not worried about that. We are more worried about plastics. Um and if you're like me, you're like, oh no, plastics destroying the environment. It really is. But in this game it seems like it's a necessary evil. So we're gonna no put away our or put away any misgivings that we have about that. Fully embrace it for now. Uh Ooh, this is complete. I did want to do this and oh, that is huge. Like it's bigger. I was not expecting that. Uh okay. Do your thing. Do your thing. Like what? It's not great. Like this needs more battery, but that's whatever. It's just wow. I might want to put like, see, that is 4 tall. That's another 4 here. Okay, can't rotate these. If you could, that'd be cool. Oh, must be turning nighttime right now. That's why we can't do anymore. That's fine. One of the nice things for this is just like after you've organized it and it's like sorted and everything, um, absolutely sucks. Can we jump onto this train? This is about to leave. I only set it, there we go. I only set it so that it will stay at each station for 15 seconds. I did that because it's already full. At some point I'd like to actually have it get items put in there. But because it's already full, it's like it wouldn't move. Ooh, it almost ran us over. Um, let's see, we're gonna want like another maybe 5 or so of these. The electronic circuits are very easy. I've been effectively like stockpiling them because like not everything is running at maximum efficiency. There is a lot of inefficiencies in our processes, um, but that's fine. Yeah, just gonna grab these. And it is also nice to know about the F key. There, like, I am pretty sure there are plenty videos on like how to play this game correctly and things that like as a new player you might not know. Uh, ooh, okay, it's turning day. I have these here, and they're also full, and this is full, so yeah. Then we could do is instead of waiting, we could just hit go, and I'll save us a couple seconds. And would you look at that? The rocket silo is almost done. One last thing I did, because I wasn't focused on concrete in the beginning, is I did set up some concrete here. So we should be fine um, when we need it. And also I played around just to see what it looked like. If I plan on being in this world past today, which I might join back in, I would do more, but as of right now, I'm really feeling that like for today I'm gonna give it a break because I've been feeling the Minecraft itch recently. Uh, and it's there. It is real. Still need to get used to actually I could probably put this one in line here. I don't know why, like unlike the auto crafters, I like these to be spaced like two. Go here and here, Q. I'm trying to get used to using like the hotkeys, like the number pad. This should be plastic. The thing I could have done is I could have had the bots build all of this for me, which I could actually do right now because it might make it a little bit easier. There's an achievement that I wanted to go for. Yeah, that'll work. Shift 3, and I'm gonna do this by hand since I don't have the nice ones. And it will make this a little slower, but I think for our current purposes, not gonna matter too much. And we could just go here and like that. Ooh, wait, no. There's one thing I don't know about actually. Before I do that, let me just pick these up. Not because I'm trying to get a whole bunch of extra. Um, but because the way I have it set up, I have it so that like basically everything works a certain way. I don't know if I can fit this in here. But I might be able to do something like that. And it's gonna be very, very ugly. But okay. It doesn't like that. Okay, we're almost there. I think I need to go up one more. Nope. There we go. And I'm just gonna pick up a whole bunch because I want it. This is gonna go towards our cannon dreams. As soon as like this like little bit gets taken up, and this should like backfill quite a bit, so we can get some more once we actually make it back to the main base. See, miss one, next one coming in very little time, and we're just gonna go ahead and go past that. I only have one artillery thing, artillery turret. We have an extra two just in case. This is so huge. It makes me almost want to just like fill it up. And we're at 59. Let's see if there is anything that is holding us back from progressing the research any quicker. Okay, no, they. Ooh, the green is actually very interesting. I was not expecting that. So, the thing that we could do is we go back. First, we're gonna put these away. Um, I don't know why that isn't stacked in the inventory. Where was it? Somewhere down here, I think. It was near, yeah, it was near these like speed modules. There's not enough of those, but there is a speed module too when they go in here and just let it rip. Ooh, that's actually, the blue is going down relatively quickly. Don't get run over, don't get run over. And I'm hoping that like we survive and like it's not like just wait a moment. You guys weren't there before. I know who I'm taking out first. Let's see, let's see. I did take off auto targeting because I don't think it's strictly necessary right now. We have that going there. We have these going here. What's missing is, what are you missing actually? You're missing steel plates, which should be coming from here. Oh, I see what happened. We never had enough. But because of the way that we had like assembled everything, it was always like close to enough. Let's see who's attacking and where. Here, yeah, that's fine. The biggest thing for me right now is still up. You can even see here that there's that, but it happens. It does. Um, right now, I just want to make sure that these are being created quick enough. We could see about trying to make some more. I think another issue is the speed of these. Hopefully that doesn't back up too much. Yeah, you could already see that sped that up a lot more. Um, yeah, name of the game right now, it like I feel is primarily uh interesting. Trying to speed this up. But I did mess up like earlier when I just did these two red ones. I saw you there. You're fine, you're fine. These guys don't have as much defense, but they don't get attacked as much. Their main threat is over here. So I'm not as worried about them. Click to clear that. Oh no, right click. Come back here and just grab a few of these. They're not producing enough. I know I should probably go to the green ones, but it just still feels wild. Yeah, we have enough lubricant being created for our current consumption. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Do I care? Not really. If anything, I should probably think about getting the plastic or plastics over here. It really depends. I also don't have anything making the explosives. But the biggest thing that I need right now is to make a whole bunch of these radars. And it says I'm missing iron sheets. How wonderful. Just grab a whole bunch of these real quick and some more. I just want to have some fun. Really, I would have loved to make the Spidertron, but I don't think that we're gonna have enough time to. Let's see. Where are you? Artillery shells. Still need more explosives for those. Okay. Could just grab 2 stacks from here. 12. What are we missing? More explosives. And iron sheets now. That's 9. We have a lot being created, so that should be enough to do some damage, have some fun. The 4 here does take a while. Ooh, interesting. These should be on different sides. I don't know which one's supposed to be on which side, but for now, I'll try to clear it up a little bit. As these guys try to bring me what I requested. That's cool. Okay. Game was smart enough to be like, take it away, or take it away as I like put it in there. Yeah, okay, that one's on the right side. Maybe I messed up. I'm hoping I did. And we can remove that really quickly. Yeah. What should happen is they get put on the other side and then they come into this one, or this one actually comes to that side. They just put on the far side. It's like the main point. And I think that my artillery turret, we should be fine. I think I have it set to 50. I was just like, oh, well, I'm in the factory. I don't want to be making things by hand, so let me just try to do it correctly. Yeah, you see, in here it at least stacks to 5. Oh my gosh. Would you look at that? So I was able to get 2 in one go. And I'm not gonna go just yet because I would prefer. Actually, no, I do have enough. Are you guys retaliating? Is it because you're sad? Another thing I want to do is I wanted to see how far I can go. Oh no, there we go. Ooh, we need more ammo. Was that the one that we were just shooting? No, you were here. It's kind of cool seeing it like go across the map and everything. Yeah. Oh, it goes all the way out here. It's kind of cool. I'm wondering if there's one in range. Like the auto targeting isn't that big. I think it's only like up to here. The non-auto targeting is fun. Just having a little bit of fun. Here we go. Clean that up. Real nice. Only that sucks is that it takes like 2 of them to kill one. I thought we only had. Oh, I forgot about the trash slots. Those exist. We could theoretically come down here and blow some of these guys up. I kind of want to see like one of these colonies look like because we could do a lot of damage. That's fine for now. Clean that up. This side should hopefully be a little bit safer. And with that safety, we should be able to leave it alone for a bit. We have these efficiency modules that I'm not too worried about. One thing I never figured out is how to get the robots to evenly like split amongst these, because I have them being automatically created. Ooh, that's a lot. And what do we need for the turrets? The turrets, I mean the weapons. We need plastic bars, which, funny enough, not the hardest thing to get right now. So we have the plastic bars, we have the explosives. Oh no, wait, no, we don't need that. We need the explosives and the radars. And the radars is iron plates, iron gears, and electronic circuits. I feel like we should have that combination somewhere. And normally when I try to like build new like lines of stuff that I haven't built before, I'm just like, okay, what is the closest thing that we have to this? The only thing that sucks with that like philosophy is that sometimes um we kind of run low. Um we're here. Is that we had done a little bit more, but one of the things I'm thinking about is this logistics system, just upgrading this just in case we come back, or the personal archer robot port. It's mining to increase the productivity. Kind of liking that. I say that mainly because if we continue, uh, this wasn't too high. Oh wait, no, I think this was at like 1200. So we're at a third of what we started at. So it means that the next one that we go to will likely have to be up here and here. And one thing is like if we did do that, rather than clearing it out manually, we would just make a whole bunch of ammo or artillery ammo and then just literally just clear it all out and just be like, hey, you all suck. Like you all absolutely suck. Clear that out, maybe even clear some of these out, but it'd be so much easier to actually like clear the enemies with the artillery shells. But with that being said, it is now time. We are here and there is no reason not to. Let me just not make sure I'm not standing on the railway. Artillery wagon. I did think about putting one of these on here so I could have it going around our base and clearing out the enemies periodically, but because I don't have the artillery shells automated, it's not very worth it at the moment. Soon though, soon. Say soon. It might be a bit. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, here we are. Do we need the cargo landing pad? Oh, crouching time is 30 seconds. That doesn't matter too much. The electric engine is going to be the easiest thing to get off or get right away. Like, and we need the steel, right? No, right, we need steel here, which is 1,000. Yeah, you can't even craft it. Wait. Normally it tells you where you can craft things, but I don't see that you could craft it inside one of the things. Considering that you need like 5 ingredients. I assume that you're only ever expected to make one, but steel pipes, or not steel pipes, these guys. It would take us a bit if we just stood here and tried to grab these. Let's see where we're at. 327. Actually, that didn't take too long. Let's see what else we need for it. We don't need bricks. We do need the engine unit, not the engine units, the motors, which I believe we have a surplus of in one of like these like small like offshoots. Constantly gonna be looking for things. Actually, let me just see because I have the icons. Maybe I could see it on the map. I see that we're making the motors over here, so it should be like right here. We have it. Okay, not too bad. We also take this chance to. I was hoping that we could grab both of them at the same time. Just watch these come in. See how much we have. Should we be making this in our inventory? I don't know. It takes 30 seconds, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm happy that we have enough processing units at least. And we're right there. And that's the worst one because we already have the concrete ready. Well, we're gonna get a little bit extra because we know we're gonna run out soon enough. Oh wow, we had a backlog of these things. And can you believe it? We did it in 4 streams. Okay, I might have did a little bit off camera playing because I wanted to get this done for posterity, but just because like I did start on stream, I'd like to end on stream, make sure it has like an actual conclusion. We're gonna pick these up. Be good stewards of the world. We don't actually need this one all the way over here. One thing that I appreciate that I did, although while not on purpose, is that I can't even think of what I was gonna say. One thing I did, I made this tank, and while it's not like fully kitted out, it is pretty nice. And I found out about the remote driving. I'm just wondering if I could have used the remote driving to clear things out. I don't think the car has remote driving, at least not that I know of. Okay, I went way too far. We need to go over here. Not by the oil and everything. No, no, don't destroy everything. Don't destroy everything. Okay, we stopped. Wait, did I? I'm getting a little distracted. Yes, one of them did run out, sadly. I did start making some of these, which very interestingly enough, I'm surprised. Like if I'm near something, if I go into the map, I could check to see how much is in it. But if I'm just like as a person and I'm not close enough, I can't click into it, which is very upsetting. Did I just need 200? No, I need 1,000. I was way off. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's enough. And then all of this is like gonna disappear. And okay, hopefully, like we don't need a satellite. We don't need to launch a satellite. Silo is now being created. And from my understanding, inside of the silo, you make the rocket parts. And then you could use a satellite to do the white research, which is like one level above the purple, which for some of the things is like infinite research. I'm not 100% sure. But what I would like to do is if we're placing down the rocket, I'd like to place it down like, okay, this will stop. One thing I don't like about it too much is that I just stop is to put it here, which is right where our first iron and coal deposit was. Our stone deposit actually still has about like 10k in it left, and the coal still has something left. And there's like literally under 20 iron left in the original deposit. And so humble beginnings, I think that it would be worthwhile to end it or beat the game. Like I don't know if this is considered being the game. I know that theoretically you could try to like maximize the usage of everything. Okay, where is my silo? Remember that I thought that was it. Starts with an R, and we have rockets right there. I'm blind. I am absolutely blind. Oh, there we go. It's over. I have no idea how. Okay, what I assume this is that you have like your like ingredients and whatnot that go in the bottom, and then you have like the actual like composite stuff, like things that take multiple things to make in there. And this isn't the exact place we started. I think we actually like spawn is over here somewhere, so I could die and check spawn, but I think that it'd be nice to be here. With that being said, one, I don't know what we're gonna need, so I'm just gonna not do that here. Oh, I absolutely hate them. I don't know how much it takes. Oh, we have so much more to go. Maybe I should have built it closer to like where we're actually making this stuff. I was like, yes, this is the end of the game. We have to do this like one last thing, and the game was like, yeah, but wouldn't it be really funny if? Luckily, I think we have quite a bit of rocket fuel inside of here, which we can use. I just hope that it's not more than like 120. Yeah, so okay, it's only 20. I don't know how many rocket parts we need to do. Low density structure, we need 20 of them. And I know that this entire like latter part of the run, I've needed low density structures, and it seems to be like one of the hardest things to produce in mass. Um, you can see like as soon as they're being created, they just get shipped off to like this yellow production. Which, because I think we don't need as much, I might just like steal it, steal a little bit uh from here, so that way we can have it later on. This doesn't have any in it. Oh, actually, the blue processors is also running a little low. Well, let's make the first rocket part and see how fast that progresses. If it takes like too long, I'll just cut off the yellow supply entirely. Um, and we'll see what happens. Like for the low density structures, which I don't know where it is inside the factory because the factory is way too big. But I understand that could completely like go all the way across here and everything and make the factory just that much bigger. We have 28. That's enough for the first rocket part, and we'll see how much that progresses. My bet is that we're gonna need 5 rocket parts. That's just my bet right now. It's either 3 or 5, but I'm gonna go with 5. If anybody wants to take the under or the over on that, let me know. We'll put this low density structure. Absolutely not. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, looks like we're not making any more yellows. I thought that we'd be like, I thought it was like, okay, we're gonna need like a couple rocket parts, but it seems that we're gonna need a lot more. Um, let's see. Can we make any productivity modules like number 2? We need processing units for that, don't we? Uh, I feel defeated a little bit. I was like, we're so close, and that only gave us like what, 3%? I like how it looks on the map at least. Yeah, 3%. The biggest thing that we need right now is low density structures. We have enough rocket fuel to do this. Like, I'm not worried about that. I think that we can produce enough of the processing units and the low density structures. It was a little bit iffy. We're just gonna carry on by hand. I know that that is not like completely entirely in the spirit of the game. I should be like automating everything, making it all cool and whatnot. Oh, that is so slow. That doesn't need a speed module, it needs productivity. Like whatever extra we can get is what we want. At this point, because I really want to launch a rocket in a good amount of time, I think I'm gonna like basically shut off like other parts of the factory, which is one thing I kind of wanted to do, but never really figured out how to do with like the signals and everything. Just like, hey, let me see if I can shut off the factory and then get it to do other things. But you could see here we have this going to these modules. Absolutely not necessary because we don't need the purple stuff. So I'm trying to think about the best way to do this. And we could always reset this like later on. Oh, I feel so bad about this. Oh, we were so close. We were so close to greatness. Let's just watch these guys get destroyed. That's gonna make me feel a little bit better. You know, like only like two things to damage. That was, yeah, we handled that easily, easily. Oh, and I'm missing like one every once in a while. This isn't perfect. Oh, sound defeated. It is because I absolutely, yeah, okay. Let's just take this over. You have time. Maybe I should research making a satellite if that doesn't take too much, and we could launch a satellite in space. I think we also need the landing pad. I have no idea how any of this works. It's going fast enough. Wait, I want to put some productivity modules in here. Um, so that way, hopefully, I don't know what is the rest. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's 10 of each. So that means that we are gonna need 1,000 of each of these. And I don't know what this bottom percentage is. Like, can we have like two rockets? Um, basically like being made at the same time. Okay. Yeah, we've run out of everything basically. The only thing I could check to see is if I have it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I want to do that on stream because I haven't died from that yet. And it just so happens to happen now. I know sometimes I have some processing units and whatnot in here, and I did. Yeah, that's not bad. Makes me feel better. We are also gonna need more rocket fuel. Uh, me that we work on that. Like, let's take that first. What do we want to put in here? Processing units. It's like 200. That's not bad at all. Then we can go grab the rocket fuel. I think we're gonna be able to get enough of the rocket fuel like off the get go, but that at least give us something to do while we cry a little bit and wait for our very slow factory to produce low density structures and processing units. Which the processing units are so slow. I think if we leave it like this, it's gonna take us way too long. But we need the copper here for some more things. I'm trying to think about like how we can increase this, like bring this up over here, maybe split this copper into its own line. I think that might be the best. Like if we go over here or something. I'm just at this point trying to think about the best ways to do this. We'll put some speed 2 modules in here. I don't know if productivity would help better, but I think that we have enough here that the speed 2 might be better. Let's also check our electricity to make sure that we're not flying too close to the sun. It looks like we're still good. Yeah, and the rocket also goes fast enough that it doesn't seem that I have to worry too much about like the speed of it actually being created. Like once we get all of the appropriate ingredients, this time I did watch Look Before I Cross the Street. And once we get the appropriate ingredients, we should be fine. Calculations right now is we're gonna need another 900 of each ingredient, which off the bat not great, but we can just go ahead and get 900 rocket fuel, and we could use this at the moment to just tour the base. One thing that would be really cool for the train. Oh nope, I saw that happen in real time. I don't think I have the ingredients to make another one. Okay, let's fix that. Mishaps happen. Yeah. I guess while we're waiting, we could do one other thing is grab these copper plates. Remove this. I don't think we're gonna need that anytime soon. Everything is wonderful. Put this up. No train coming. One nice thing though about having the robots is just knowing that they're gonna fix everything for you. And like right now, we're not at a point where it's like you much for them to handle. So I could just like leave them and be like pretty sure everything will be fine. Like I don't know like exactly like how the evolution goes in the game, like if it's completely exponential. If it is, yeah, it's gonna suck for us. Oh, that's going down fast. Yeah. It did scare me a little bit. Okay, I'm not mad about that. I was gonna say I assume the plastic is what's keeping it, but the plastic is actually full and probably not running right now. What did we come here for again? Ah, yes, rocket fuel. Which, because we're extremely smart, we have a stockpile of already. But because we're not extremely smart, it is going to be, we said that we need another 900 divided by 20. Is that 45 stacks? Let's fill this up real quick. I thought so. Yeah, it's a work in progress. It's absolutely a work in progress. We're gonna fill this up real quick. Oh, actually, I just want to sort this. I don't know if there's like a quick sort button. I didn't even notice we had some radars in here, or didn't know that we had radars in here. I wish there was a quick sort. You can see that it's just like all the trash that I've had for a while. Like, who even uses burning mining drills in 2025? I was a little scared that that might kill me. Okay. No, I'd prefer to keep my rocket launcher on me. Keep that fueled up. And go back for some more rocket fuel. Almost there. Almost there. Think that's gonna be enough? I didn't do the math. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's 200 per row. So yeah, that should be way more than enough. Don't get run over. Don't get run over. Don't get run over. And this is almost completely full, so I'm just gonna take this and run. Okay, we have enough rocket fuel. Question is, can we get enough processing units? And I am going to destroy that. I didn't mean to. See, I think that might actually be the best one though. The fact that it can repair uh, this for me. Though I don't know if it could repair for me like while I'm in there, like you know. So like if I'm fighting things and like I have the orbital port on here, if it can, that is baller. Actually, let me do it another way. Because these are basically each going to fill it up completely. So I'm gonna need to get at least 3 chests. Not those. Okay, we're at 13%. Was that enough of a detour? Actually, I forget that these stack in like 100s, but 150 plus 2170 minus 870 is still not very helpful. Still not very helpful. And then the biggest thing is going to be increasing the yield of. Oh, I was painting earlier and I now have some paint on my arm and I did not notice prior to just scratching my neck. The game was like, oh, did you need some gears? And I'm like, actually, it's not bad to get some. I'm also trying to think if there's any areas that I cannot see other than here. I think like this section can't see, which is pretty bad because most of my electricity comes from over here. I thought that it'd be nice to like back it against the water so that way if I am being invaded by the local population, they'll likely attack here. They might go here, but ideally they follow here. And because of the way that our electricity is set up, what I'd like to do is probably connect this here. Um, but there is like no one point of weakness effectively except for here. The electricity that's being produced here seems to only be connected there. So I might want to like just come down and connect these over here. But to make sure that the electricity has like multiple paths of flow. So like even if like let's say this is destroyed, this entire spot and this entire spot still gets electricity. You look at those guys. I know I was not bad. That's 150. It's not gonna really get us to the moon, um, literally, but it's gonna get us a little bit further. Considering where we're at, it's not too bad. It's not terrible. Do I have anything I can take from here? Cause I see some rocket fuel in here, but nothing else that really speaks out to me. Nice large inventory size is nice. Ah. Oh, is the gold all gone now? Yep, we've used all the gold. Luckily though, there's only like 30% more that needs to be done, but unluckily, I'm not gonna focus on that right now. Let's take this. Reorganize just so we can actually like count how much we have. Dragon feels it takes up so much space. Let's just put it into its own little space. Take our rocket launcher back. I died so many times. I'm not gonna lie. And put these in here. Let's just cry a little bit. We're making progress. That's what matters. That's what I tell myself. The ideal scenario is that we have one each of these feeding it. Oh, we actually need a little bit less because of the productivity module. Because our productivity is plus 4%. So that reduces it by a total of 16%. So reduces the amount that we need by 160, which is actually not terrible. Not terrible at all. Slow down, capsule. I don't care about you. Thinking about it, we need processing units. I think we're making processing units faster. So get some productivity modules. Some of the red circuits. Okay, this is actually kind of what we want to see. Just takes so long to make these. But if we have two of these, that'll reduce the amount that we need by 20%, which 20%? Yeah, 20%, which goes for 1,000 to 800. Yeah, let's just make another two. It's gonna take us a while, but uh, who cares? While those are being made, we could try to make some upgrades to this. Which it feels like what we really need is just more copper. I don't want to shut off anything else, but it does look like we have a little bit of extra copper here that we might be able to grab some off of. Let's grab this. Oops. Um, Shift 3. I want to make sure that this is only going here. Okay, that looks good. Then just power it like that. Ooh, nice. I didn't even know I had these ready. Do I even have any on me? No, I don't. And these productivity modules are going to take a bit. It's not going to be exactly 200 off, but it should be pretty close. Hopefully. This is what I tell myself. Let's go up here real quick and we could feed the artillery shells to the artillery. Yeah, you can see all of them. All their nodes are dead. The only thing I would really do is take these guys out maybe. That way they stop attacking over here because it's a little less defended. I guess another thing I could do is because I have the roboports, I could just make an entirely new line fairly easily. Let's see where we're at first, I guess. And if it really is that bad. Ooh, productivity module. Place one of these with one of these number 3 ones. Go into here and put the low density ones in here. Profit. 32%. We're getting somewhere. I might be able to finish this by the end of the year. No, this is already out. Like, I already know it's out. That's very close to out. This sucks. This absolutely sucks. It does. I thought I pressed them. That's fine, but we're basically producing them as fast as we can. Like, there's not really much else we can do. This one is running low on iron plates, though. That's the motor, so that doesn't really matter. Trying to see where the iron plates come from. Over here, so yeah, that looks like it's running very sparsely. It might be because these are like finally uh running out. So let's just trace this again one more time. We need these process units, which the green is running a little low from, not this one, because that's not the main green. Actually coming from here, funny enough. And this isn't the best way to do this. I learned how to use a belt splitter um later on. I'm like, oh, that's much better. But this works. Green is coming from here, which is coming from here. Yeah, it's like the same source of iron that's like being dramatically slowed down. You can even see that I had it like coming from multiple spots because I'm good at this game. I say that sarcastically. I'm like, absolutely not. There's so many inefficiencies I could fix. Um, but right now, trying to think about where to get more iron from kind of sucks because that's 836,000, and these are being produced basically as fast as as it can. Let's see what this looks like. They're going to replace one of these, but that's fine. Like replacing one every like 10 minutes. Not too afraid of. Biggest thing I could see is maybe stop splitting. Like the other thing is like I don't think these produce any more. I could add productivity modules to them to increase the output. I have a productivity 3 here. That's going on the rocket ship, the rocket to reduce like the launch requirement. So I have 38. I'm not using that 38. I might as well. Um, or I could put on the end product. I don't know which one is better. Um, my assumption right now is that these are better because they're being used closer to what I needed at. If it's not, I think it'll make some type of difference. I don't know if it's going to be huge, but like any difference helps, I think. Let's see. Yep, still not great. With that being said, though, actually, wait, no, we have enough copper here now. Now this is just like a speed thing. You make one of these. Yeah. Two, three. Yeah, let's go with that. You're still a little not fully fed. Like I don't know if these green ones would be better right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna put one down and see like how it works. That actually looks like it might be faster. Um, okay. We could make some more in a moment. For now, I'm gonna leave it as it is. And we're still not getting more greens here, so that absolutely sucks. But because we're putting more through here, I think we should be good. The red ones are like those are fine. Not worried about those at all. Like we're actually gonna have a backup here, and there's no more purple being created at all. It sucks. But how did the saying go? We do these things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. And this isn't actually very hard, it's just very tedious, just like micromanaging this effectively. Very interesting. We might actually have more low density structures now than we do. 2 10s is 20%, plus that is 28%. We can 40%, which will be very, very nice. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. I think that that is like great. It's not perfect, but it is great. And like I could watch this number go up. It's like forever. But the problem is, I know that it won't. It's gonna stop in a moment because we're gonna run out of one of these. Yeah, this is fine. Like rocket fuel is easy. I wish I stockpiled low density structures. Um, but I couldn't because I needed the gold garbage, the gold research potions. I don't know what they're called. I would love to upgrade this. Stop using coal. Like one thing I haven't really done is a coal liquefaction. You see, like we already have 60 here, but only 35 here. So now we actually need more of these. I also don't know. Yeah, like this helped a ton. We need 50, we need 500 more effectively, not counting our productivity modules. Well, yeah, so we need 400 more. So we're very close. We're very close. I'm also trying to think if there's like anything else we could do in the meantime, because I think waiting is just like slowly driving me insane. Ah, you're right there. You're right there. Not really. Yeah, we don't have enough iron going here either. I think that might be part of our problem. And we almost died. But would you look at that? There's no more iron over here. Still the coal. I guess the coal was always gonna last the longest. Um, but it's just kind of nice to know. I think one nice thing for this would be maybe trying to stockpile in the green potions, but we don't really need that right now. I'm just really trying to think about like how we could fix this inefficiency. Because like I don't want to build something that like um we're not gonna need in a moment, if you know what I mean. Activity, productivity, productivity. There we go. That means that we have the full 40% discount. You know, it's 40%. So off the last 500, we only need 300. If my math is correct, it's not even 500. It's more like 420. Place, more like 400. Let's just go with 500 to make it easy. So we only really need 300 more, which cope. So close. It's so close. At least for low density structures right now, which was originally what we didn't have enough of. We're not that far away. One thing I want to make sure of is make sure that we are, yeah, because you can see we're running low on this, not really on that. Let's get some more being produced. We have enough plastic, so that's not really an issue. I'm trying to think if any of these are inputs further down the line. If I were to play again, I definitely would like focus more on the oil a little bit and trying to make it like produce all of these like really nicely. Wait, what's being produced in here? I don't think anything's being produced in here. Oh, we could have just made more plastic. Oh wait, no. I think this was sulfur that we were making. We want to make in here originally. This sulfur being. We have this one spot here, but what was sulfur being used for down the line? Because we have that there. Oh, it was here. Sorry, I'm satisfying my curiosity. I know I'm the one that built this. Oh, for these oceans, I have no idea why that is like that then. I think maybe when I went and redid this, because I did have to redo this once upon a time. I forgot to turn these on. Oops. Hey, let's, just look at our electricity. Yeah, it's electricity. it's being made. I guess like one of the easiest. Yeah, no, we're gonna just carry it over. Like reduce the time. Like we have time on our hands right now. Like, and if we need more than this, to actually launch a rocket, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because like we're so absolutely so close. I thought I was just gonna log on for a moment, and it's like, yeah, hey guys, I've already stockpiled everything I needed. And I forgot the rockets also take input materials. Zoom in, put in our low density structures. Actually, we might be closer than I actually thought that we. Because we're at 60% now. 3% discount. It's almost half. We can even call it half, like and that has like however much that has in it. Let's not look at that for now. Can we actually? I guess one thing that we could do is make some more of these. I need so much circuits for this. I'm trying to think if there's like anywhere that's not being covered that I want to be covered. I was thinking about covering over here because this side of the wall is running low on iron there, it seems like. 402,000, which I believe might be the primary source going into here, which is very likely the reason why we're not getting enough iron all the way down here. So, that being said, we can probably start utilizing this a little bit and bring it up here. Feels so far. I think it would be better to bring it across. Um, yeah, we can make some clip explosives. I've been slowly tearing down these walls that I put up, and it's not too bad. I think that maybe if I instead use the bots to do this, but I haven't like set up the bots everywhere, so can't. I actually don't know what the best strategy is. Because for it to be connected to that network, you kind of need it to be like the orange to be touching the orange. And so I've tried to put in a grid pattern, so like every grid, like you can see like this lines up here, even though they're not directly next to each other. This lines up and it's like, oh, just fill in these last two. Okay, enough stalling. Oh, I do want to see. Oh, we're at 81%. That means that we need just a little bit over 100. Do we stall some more? Or do we actually get something done? It's like, look at that. We're at 70 right there. Walking back here might be fast enough. Maybe I should have added a train stop over here. Actually, we don't even have everything we need. I'd want the blue underground ones to make it faster. Yeah, we just finished a rocket build. I love this game so much and like everything about it, planning things, building it, getting all these like different things to work together. But so many times I want to just like destroy everything and reset the build or like reset a little bit. Oh, one thing I could do. I could have made it so that they're always being delivered to me. That could have been smart. I guess we repaired that actually. For a moment, I thought that looked weird over here. Almost there. We're almost home. If I do play the space version, though, I will start on a new map, new factory. Wait, what did I just build? Oh yeah, I built the roboports. I want to call them spaceports for whatever reason. Interesting. I think there was a miscalculation here when it put it in 21. Or maybe not. Low density structures is what we're running low on. So I guess I didn't have to worry about the processing units. Would you look at that? 92. 8% left. Do we take care of some of the critters? That 8% is going to go by like nothing. Promise if I was doing this alone, it'd be so. Oh. I was doing this alone though, this would be so much worse. Percent. We'll see where this takes us. Okay. So we don't have to walk back over here. We could do that. And then we can request the processing units, right? Oh, no, it's here. I am smart. I'm not gonna do infinity. I'm just gonna say like up to 200. That way, if I forget. And then here is the low density structures. And again, I'm just gonna request like 200. I guess if we never want to be below 50, I think we actually need to bring up the floor. And that's 100 to 200, so I think we'll be fine. As long as it doesn't take anything away from me. If it does, then I'd be so upset. That being said, I could talk about other things, like plans for the future and streaming. Said it earlier in the stream, but do want to get back to Minecraft. I've been feeling the itch and like really want to just like jump back in. There's more things I want to do in the game now, as opposed to before, where not necessarily felt burnt out, but there wasn't much that I wanted. So anybody watching this now or in the future, look forward to that. I am still debating whether I want to play modded Minecraft or just regular Minecraft. Both seem incredibly fun. Well, both are incredibly fun. Low density structures just constantly kicking me in the butt, but look at that. Oh, that is so nice. I also haven't figured out how to get these chests to just like. Oh, here we are. The alarm is sounding. I swear if I launch this and then it's like, oh hey, you need to attach a satellite to this, I'm just quitting. Like never touching this game again. I can't send an empty rocket. That is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Oh, I hate this game. I hate this game. Oh, I absolutely hate this game. Oh, I absolutely hate this game. 100 accumulators? Oh. Let's make this cargo landing pad. Okay, this absolutely sucks. It is not horrendous. But game, why do you do this to me? We were right there. I just want to send a rocket into space. Like, isn't that like every like person's dream? I can understand like it's pretty like it's not unique, but it's not everybody's dream, like of course. 5 radars, 100 processing units. The rocket feels easy. We have the rocket fuel. Surprisingly, no, no, you didn't. You didn't. I sadly played quite a bit because like it's hard to describe. I played quite a bit off stream, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take these because this is gonna bring us closer. Um, Played quite a bit off stream. Like I think that if I were to save the game now, you could even see my save number because normally I'd only save like once per stream. But yeah, and that it did. That it did. I'm pretty sure that what's it called? There's a whole bunch of things I did wrong. But that being said, I did get things right. And like, why does this satellite take so many components? And these are just slow. After having played with like some of the faster things, like the yellows just feel so slow now. Uh, let's just see. We need radars. I think we already had some in our inventory. Oh, I know we had some inside of the the tank. I hear that sentiment. I don't know why. I think part of the issue is because my goal was launching the rocket into space. Like getting towards the end, I'm just like, okay, let's just do this as quickly as possible. And now I am feeling the struggle of just not being ready for a lot of the things that are needed for this. Okay, we're gonna get the low density structure in the processing units relatively like passively. It's really the solar panels and the accumulators that I need to worry about. As you can see, we barely have the ingredients. The accumulators we can actually make 17 of. Actually, those are very easy. We could probably do that like right now. It's funny that you say the mid game because I thought it was like okay, you launch a rocket into space and that's effectively like beating the game. So I might have to revisit this sooner rather than later. Um, it depends what you mean by bots. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. That's what yeah, you can see the logistics network if I take everything off. I did in such a way that I can hopefully fix the walls and build the walls as they're being what's called destroyed. And hopefully the network is connected well enough. And this guy is gonna sit here and just spit like okay, let's see. That being said, batteries and iron plates. Trying to remember where we have the batteries going. I see the motors, but I don't see batteries. Oh yeah, we had batteries over here, but we redirected it actually, so we don't need this here anymore. Oh yeah, but functionally you can't really beat the game, right? Um, just speaking like from the pure perspective of like at a certain point, really trying to think about like the best spot to bring this out. But at a certain point, it's just like you could always get further. I imagine that like by mid game, you mean like, oh yeah, that's like when you start getting to, I guess like I saw the artillery. Oh, you said you can. I like okay, I'm about to ask. By that, do you, I know that recently or not recently, like there were some people who oh, very interesting. That might be working too fast, and we're not bringing this fast enough. Um, there was like the optimal factory or whatever. Where it was like, hey, like maximum utilization of resources. I don't know if that is what you're referring to in terms of beating the game. My assumption would be like, oh yeah, beating the game in a functional perspective is yeah, using up all the resources. You have this here. We have the iron plates here. I'm not really too keen on taking it away from here, but this will hopefully eventually fill up. Which it's that one's getting close to. That one is not close. Let's see how close we are. We're actually good on low density structures. So let's just rotate that around, turn it off. Oh, and we're still getting more. Rotate that around and turn it off for now. Oh, also the train is amazing for getting around long distances. Uh, we can make some of these, but I'm really trying to avoid doing that. I think one thing I might be able to do is just come here, Q, see how that's connected. Yeah. Also, from my understanding, oh, those don't have any power. That's nice. Is there anything I could do for you? Okay, let's do this the correct way, or at least the way that the game says is the correct way on the Steam page. Okay, that is cool. It is really nice to have the bots just built for you and not have to walk around necessarily. Ooh, I just realized that only 5 can go in between, so let's just remove these ghosts right here. Right now, I think, not even think, they're being powered off of, rocket fuel, which is hilarious. Let's see if that will give us a surplus on this line, because I think this is the closest we can get for the batteries. Q, and one of the best shortcuts I've found in the short stint that I've been here is Q. It's helped so much. We do need a bit of power here, but we can't reach that. Oh, do I not have any more? Interesting. You say good and cheap. I'm just like, what comes after rocket fuel? Yeah, we're at 100 here. What did I need again? Oh yeah, I needed some of the electric furnaces. And luckily, we have a surplus. Interesting that the bots didn't build over there, I guess. Yeah, it falls like right outside of the range. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I have not done, well, I took your advice is what I should say, and I haven't really focused on uranium at all. One of the things I think, like, at least, like, oh, that is really being used. I thought that would give us a surplus. I was wrong. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's actually a completely new source. Let's also see if that wants to finish. There we go, and this is actually emptied out. Nice, I'll come back for the bottom bit. Right now, the main thing is, can we launch a rocket? Which increasingly feels like the answer is going to be no. Oh, cool. We disconnected the power from here, but we no longer need this. So I'm going to accidentally break that. Fix it. And pretend like nothing ever happened. Yeah. Um, Funny enough, even like before the nukes, one of the things I really thought was interesting was the Spidertron. And I was just like, oh, that's a thing. Oh, don't die. Let's see. Yeah, we're still using all of the iron plates that we're producing right now, which I understand, but it's hungry. Of course. That is the second time that we were killed by a train. And I don't know if I got the achievement for it because I think each time I might have gotten like killed by something that wasn't like the train head. So I don't know if it counts. Yeah, I was actually realizing the remote thing also with the tank. Did I say also already? But two, like TOOO. And I was just like, oh, maybe I could use this to clear out some of the local population. But then I realized that's actually probably just better to use what is it called again? No, I don't want this on. I'd prefer this. Which probably to just better use there we go. Understandable. That is one thing. Like when like even now with the current uh guys, they were still killing me with the tank and everything. Ooh, okay, that's not too bad. I thought that was worse than what it was. Okay, so we're here. We don't have enough iron plates. But we could just reduce the amount of gears that we're making. Or just limit that for a moment. We likely aren't going to need more than a couple hundred of these. I did. It's just that at the time I only had the Mark 1 shields, and those were not enough. And like the Mark 1 battery, so like it was not a good endeavor to begin with. Okay, so we can come here, take this belt splitter. I finally thought that I had enough of these, and I always get the direction incorrect, but I think I want to choose the batteries here. That works. It doesn't really matter what side it comes out of. I would prefer to have the good underground ones. We're making those right now, and batteries. We wanted these. Okay, there we go. Nope, please don't. Don't give me the bad ones. 5. That. Go down here. How far will you go? Not far enough. Go here. Yeah, at some point you kind of like, not you, but like at least I kind of realized, yeah, there's a lot that I don't know um how to optimize for. I was making these assembly machines for a reason, and I have since completely forgotten why. So they will go towards making whatever I need right now. Here, and what we needed that for was the accumulators. Let's see how well that works. What do we need here? And power. Actually, that's not even enough. We also need to take it out. I should be using the map to construct this automatically, but for now, this will have to do. Because we just need to accumulate some accumulators. And I have actually the chest nowhere in the hotbar. Also been getting better at using you still going? Okay, it should be slowing down, hopefully backing up to uh cause this to back up. If not, that will kind of suck. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Okay. We have the accumulators being created now. What we really need is the solar panels. I don't know if I have steel in the copper anywhere right now. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, we have steel coming down. Oh, actually, perfect spot for that would be here. Where do I get the green ones from? I see that we have some here. We have steel. Actually, we have steel and green here. Yeah, this is kind of where like the complexity comes in for me. It's just like cool, but like where do we go from here? Like what is the best like scenario? Okay, I see we have the green ones here, and we have the copper and steel here. That might be where we start from. Just because I am curious to see how that's going. It's going all right. Let's just go up here. Over here, I think we'll be fine. We can come down here. Go up here. Oh, that actually works out perfectly. Better than I could have hoped for, like if I planned it. Let's see. Do we have the red ones? Yes, we do. Let's do this the correct way. At least open that. Okay. Oh, absolutely is not. It is not okay. Um, that looks like it should work, but it doesn't because the train is right there. Okay. Back to the drawing board. We need to bring this down just one. And then we'll be fine. Because what we really need this for is just our own purposes, not like we're feeding it into anything right now. There probably is something that would not mind this stuff, but for now, that is the way that it's gonna go. Where are we? I feel like I already lost myself. There we go. Okay. One, got four. Uh, I can grab the chest in a moment. Actually, no, I could just grab it here. That here. Giant one. And go here. Oh, we also need the red one. And also to come in here and uh solar panels. Yeah, solar panels. I need to be using the green arms a little bit more for now. As always, that's gonna work for me. And now we need 100 of these. Which this already has some being accumulated. I guess one thing I could do just to speed up the collection is to request these. Uh, I need 100 actually, so let's just try to get to 100. And we might be able to do the same thing with the accumulators, which I actually want to put some down some. Why have you not filled up yet? Is it really all being used by this? It's almost done. Why wait? Let's just do that real quick. And then these should stop and then eventually come down here. It should, but I don't trust it yet. There we go. We at least have some being created. With that being said, oh, our mining productivity went up. For the next one, we need 2500. Did we ever make the landing pad? I can't remember. Yes, we did. I'm gonna go put down the cargo landing pad for now, and maybe we'll beautify the factory. Put down some more bricks. I'm just looking in here. Where does the landing pad go? I imagine that we would want it somewhere close by. I don't know what like. Okay, it's just an inventory. It's considering it's actually a pretty big one. So close. Let's just double check one last time to make sure we're not missing anything. We just need accumulators and solar panels, which we have requested the solar panels. We have 9 on the way. I'm trying to see like where I just want the recipe icons on. Those are really nice. And electric network's not really necessary at the moment. I'm not too worried about the pollution. They're just gonna come as they are. Ooh, but are we being attacked? There we go. Oh, we're already at 37. I thought it was only 9 on the way. Okay, I'm not too upset about that. Yeah, I think I originally I needed so many, or not needed so many. I was like so low on them, and also whatever the reason, like I think the belts. Oh wait, no. Wow, interesting. Belts not more than a row. I feel that I was always doing big expansion, so I always just had it um as a lot. Like just if the turret wall works, it works. Can't really complain about it. Ooh, 74. Oh, one thing I wanted to check to see was consumption is wait. And that's production. I have no idea what this one is. Oh, the roboports. Interesting. Oh, okay. I see how it works now. Gotta love how they have a 1,000 hour view. I don't think I'm ever gonna use more than like 50 hours. I actually don't even know how to check how long this world has been going on for. So one way to look at it is 2 more. Come on, just give me 2 more. Okay, there we go. Now we can go check up on the solar panels. Interesting. It feels so close yet so far away. I wonder. Okay, I wonder how much AFK time that 4,000 hours is, because like 4,000 hours straight, 100% doable. But it feels like quite a bit of it would be at least some AFK. I hesitated to AFK in this one. Um, oh, I was so close to beating it in the 40-hour mark. Well, that sucks. I feel like maybe if I tried just a little bit more, or like was a little bit more focused, I could have done it in the 40-hour mark. These things happen. Okay, what else can we do? It's like 50K. Last thing I could really think of is just making sure that this isn't like this constantly runs out of light oil, and that's running out of the heavy oil. Which, yeah, no, that's a big inefficiency. I think it might be because of the sulfur. But still, if like very interesting, what is full right now? Or why is it because I don't have enough oil being produced? Yield is still pretty high, but it's possible I really just don't have enough being produced. And I don't have a productivity module on these, but I assume that might be because of the yeah, that's what I was thinking also. Um, but I can't really tell because the usual suspects would be like checking here. Could probably reduce this. We're gonna need more later on if we want to build more rockets. But we should have enough water. And for the regular petroleum, like the only thing that was being used for was some flamethrower ammo that we never actually like used too much of. Really, I'm trying to see if like one of them's not connected correctly. Well, it looks like it should be fine. Yeah. I think we're just not producing enough, it seems like, which no, that wait, let me just see how that's yeah, we're not producing enough because you can see that the water is coming here and then the oil just needs to fill up. Um, which not really sure how to turn this off other than that. We'll just turn that off for now. Um, this sulfur is going into the batteries, which we do need. Not producing that much though right now. I did have the tank. It just didn't work. I didn't have the alarm. Let's also rotate that for now. We'll see how well that works. I'm turning these off because I don't think they're absolutely necessary. Um, Considering the main goal right now is to launch the rocket, I think that we're close enough. Like, if not already there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we have our satellite somewhere. If I could actually ever like look at the okay, there we go. I was like, if I could ever look at the inventory and be able like to tell exactly where something is, that'd be amazing. But for right now, it's kind of difficult for me. One thing I want to do before anything else is to make sure I replace this. The biggest goal I'd have is trying to set everything so it actually like works perfectly, but I feel like the planning for that is very difficult for me being a newbie right now. Yeah, that's just belts. Look, both. Oh wait, no, it's over here. Okay, we have that. We have our satellite. Like, what do I just? Oh, see, I kind of want to do that. Like, I feel like that'd be a very good ending because I think if I do, the like it might be a bit before I try to play Factorio again, and I think I'd like to take the learnings I have and try to plan out better if I restart another world. And I'm trying to look for my satellite. Um, yeah, I gotta ask. Okay, so how do I ride the rocket? Because yeah, I know, but I feel that if I don't do it now, I probably will never do it again. I feel like all the other worlds will be more like quote unquote forever worlds and trying to actually progress the middle game and end game. Right now, I'm mostly like, okay, we have the rocket. Like, we actually have two extra here. Oh, so like, I'm hitting enter or G. Let me just make sure that nothing. Yeah, that's working. Or is it as it? Okay, I'm gonna try to do it as it's launching. If I'm wrong, hey, we have the world, and we can always come back here. No, rocket, please, please. Nope. I guess it didn't work. Optimize your production, unlock more achievements, and grow your factory. Yeah, 40 hours and 41 minutes. Which to me, as someone who likes achievements, I'm like, oh look, I was 41 minutes off of it on my first try with a lot of help from a wonderful chat, but very close. I guess without building any laser turrets. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Oh, next game, I am really thinking that I'm gonna jump back into Minecraft for a little bit. But after that, like for me, I kind of want to do it in cycles where it's like Minecraft for a moment, or not a moment, like for a little bit, and then another game. And so after that, though, I am debating between two things. One is No Man's Sky, and the other one is Satisfactory. I know, like expanding my game horizons wildly, but Satisfactory is sitting high on my list because I've never played it before. Um, The other one, No Man's Sky, I've played before. It's just that I've never actually made it to the center of the universe or galaxy universe. Um, but those are the two that I'm debating on. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. Every time I've played it, I've had a ton of fun in it, and then also with what is it, Worlds Part Two update right now. I am thinking like it'd be a good time to jump back in, especially since to get to that content. Um, just not just me, like like looking like, oh, cool, more stuff. But to get to the content like that they just added in No Man's Sky, you need to beat the game effectively. And so I'm just like, oh, that could be really cool. Another thing is like journeying to try to see other people's builds because that's something I've never done. Like try to explore which I really wish I could remember the name of it, but like I remember like there was this like galactic hub for the people who play the game. Uh I'm also still looking at this world. I'm just like, oh, there's so much more I can add. So who knows? Might jump back on at some point. But it has been a wonderful experience, and I really have to say, yeah, no, it happens to me a lot. Like the actually no, I think that what we call is like the squirrel syndrome. Like if you ever seen the dogs and they see a squirrel and their head just immediately just like snaps into a different direction. Also there's another game like if you're I've seen it on Steam, but the reviews on Steam are horrendous because it's a port from an iOS game. It's called Builderment. It's basically Factorio except for without like the turrets and the enemies. I've played it before, like I've already beaten it effectively. um yeah, from what I've seen of it, yeah. But it's also partially just it's a new game, it's a new environment and whatnot. And that's the main reason. And I'm just like, ooh, cool. I'm getting delivered things. I think that that's the best part about the robots. Subsistence. I will. I wish I had a pen and paper to write that down. I know I'm at my computer. I'll try to remember that subsistence. I mean, but with that being said, let me save the game on save 19. Yeah, you could see the actual like playtime. It's not like I've been playing like the entire month I've been gone. Oh, but you saying that's not for the faint of heart already has like, me wondering about it. But you could see that like the actual like playtime has been like a week, right? So I could have streamed. It was just like um mostly me playing after work. But let me save it. Let me exit before I like keep on going ooh shiny. And I don't know exactly when the next stream is. I'm hoping that it's not as long as the previous stretch. Ooh, that's very interesting. Um, yeah, but with that being said, uh, yeah, good morning, good evening, and good night. Hope I'll catch you in the next one. Uh, but if I don't,